Hello to everyone. I'm Ana Sutlovic. I come from University of Zagreb, Faculty of Textile Technology. Here is a short presentation about my personal experience related to dyeing of textile with natural dyes, but I also present my collaboration with my dear colleague Jelena Đukanović from the Montenegrin Wool Institute. I have to say our cooperation represents an essential importance related to the dyeing of textile with natural dyes, the cooperation of technologists and designers, and the importance of broad knowledge in the textile field. At the beginning, it is important to define natural dyes. Natural dyes are dyes and pigments obtained from mineral, animal, or plant sources with minimum chemical treatment. Nowadays, the most commonly used are herbal origin natural dyes. And of course, natural dyes have to obtain from bio-based materials, from easily renewable sources, or from even invasive species. Before we starting the dyeing process, we need to have two groups of equally important information. The first relates to information about plants, and second one, information about process parameters. These information are important because in different plants, different chemical compounds are responsible for coloring. Information about chemical structure of dyes you can obtain from laboratory, from chemical analysis. Here is an example of application of liquid chromatography for the ash bark analysis provided in my Department for Textile Chemistry and Ecology. So we can carry out dyeing with natural dyes in three phases. The first is, of course, dye extraction. We can carry out dye extraction as traditional process, or we can use some modern techniques such as microwaves or ultrasound. The second phase is mordanting. Mordanting can carry out as pre-treatment in the same time with dyeing or as after treatment process. And of course, the last stage is dyeing when we put all of our components together. The following parameters are important for our experiment, for our process, because during the textile dyeing, the interaction between natural pigments and functional groups of textile material are present. I can say that maybe the most important stage in the application of natural dyes is mordanting. Textiles are treated with metal salts for better fixing of dyes, achieving color fastness, and for obtaining a wider palette of color hue. Nowadays, the most common metal ions are aluminium, copper, and iron. These metals with fiber and with dye create differently colored metal complexes. In this example, we can see how with the same plant, for example, onion peel, and different mordants, we can achieve wonderful palette of tones. Palette of tones is obtained. In public, we can hear that the use of mordants is not ecological. But this is not true. You have to cooperate with chemists. Some metals are forbidden. You have to care about human health, about wastewater pollution, and of course, about textile quality. And when we put all of this information into account, no more than 5% of metal by mass of material should be used. So the recipe for dyeing with natural dyes must contain all of this data, because all of this information affects the obtaining coloring. The color, of course, also the quality of textile materials, and ensure that we can repeat our recipes. I can say that future of the application of natural dyes is certainly in the preservation of heritage and, of course, in sustainability fashion. Certainly, the future is in brave young people. Here is an example of 3 young women who graduate from the Faculty of Textile Technology in Zagreb, and they decided to change their lifestyle, live in small towns in harmony with nature, and deal with natural dyes. We can find a lot of information about them on social networks, but here the first one is our Vedrana Pecek, then Ivana Biocina, and of course Andrea Dokmanovic. I'm really sure that you want to learn more from me through lectures and of course through workshops. And I'm sure that we will see each other this summer in beautiful Montenegro at the International Multidisciplinary Art Colony All Colors of Montenegro. About this beautiful art colony, you will hear everything in the next lecture from my dear colleague Jelena Đukanović. Thank you for your time and for your attention, and enjoy in the beautiful European Wool Day. Bye.